What's up, y'all? Here's a look at my little-ish collection of Mattel Halo Universe 6-inch figures. Um, I got a fair amount. It's not all of them, not all the ones that were made. But I was pretty happy with the ones I was able to collect. I've been collecting Halo figures since the early Joyride figures. I forget if they were 7 or 8 inch, and then they had the little 3 inch line as well, which I actually collected a lot more of. And of course, when they went on to McFarlane, I collected the hell out of those. Again, I didn't have all or even like a whole lot, but I had a fair amount of those. And some of you have been following me all those years back. There was a time when I was kind of like known as a Halo toy reviewer. Mostly Mega Blocks, but also um, with the McFarlane Halo ones too. And then, that died off, and, we were without Halo figures for a while, and then Mattel came along, and I thought, oh, cool. I'm always the type to, whatever, if a property I follow, when the line, gets moved on to another company or whatever, I'm going to follow. I'm usually gonna get rid of my entire previous collection. Then I'm gonna follow the new one. Now, unfortunately, looks like Mattel Halo is pretty much dead. So there's only so many figures to go around, and we're not gonna get any more. Really disappointing. And the figures, here's the thing. I don't want. I really just want this to be a quick video sharing my collection, and I don't want to ramble too much. But they weren't the greatest figures. Mattel's not the greatest track record when it comes to action figures at the regular retail, mass retail price point. But they were not entirely bad, just not great or really impressive. And given the fact that they're 6-inch figures, but I wouldn't even call them 6-inch scale, because the figures are 6-inch, but these Spartans should be like 7 feet tall, so the figures should be like about 7 inches. If it's in 6-inch scale, it should be taller than regular human figures and stuff. So anyway, with all that, I'm not gonna spend this rambling about the line. Just a quick look at what I have collected of the line. I also got the Ghost vehicle. I'm not showing it here, but I do have that. So there's at least, I want to say, 3 or 4 of these that I got on the tail end when they showed up at Ross already. The rest of them I got when they were, fresh, regular retail, some on Amazon and stuff like that. One of my minor issues, and I'll ramble a little here, is I was never crazy about the whole modular armor thing. I would prefer just full on sculpted. And one of the things they fixed slightly, and I think I only have 2 figures that show that in the later ones. So all these armor parts are they're removable. I don't like that. Even the little feet parts, but later on the feet parts became just straight up molded feet. So that is so with that Master Chief and Spartan Veil here, which is actually one of my favorite figures of all of these. And then there was the little crawler, was it crawler sniper, whatever? Not actually too familiar. I think it's from Halo 5 or something. Was a Build-A-Figure. Atriox, pretty cool. The Arbiter, which I guess I didn't know at the time. It turned out to be kind of like a rare or hard to find figure. I think that's one of the ones I actually found at Ross. I forget for how much, but Ross, so cheap. Never completed Blue Team or Osiris. I don't even know. Did they make everyone in Fire Team Osiris and Blue Team? I mean, again, I'm happy with what I got. Really cool, and I'm glad they, it's not one of those cases where they were afraid to make the girl figures. So again, happy with what I got. And there you guys have